And welcome everyone
to another edition of the University of Toledo's Homecoming Parade here on a picturesque day in the 419. It's one of those Chamber of Commerce types of days. Perfect weather here along the streets of the University of Toledo campus. Welcome on in to the parade show here on BCSN. I'm Justin Feldkamp, joined alongside by Tisha Mays. She works here at the University of Toledo. Tisha, we're glad to have you.
Thank you.
This is going to be a great day.
I'm so excited about this. It is picturesque. It is. We're at about 66 right now, and by the time we get to kickoff, it'll be about 80 degrees. So beautiful day. We could not ask for a better day.
Last Saturday in September, and yes, it is perfect. 3:30 kickoff. They're taking on the Akron Zips, and you are a Akron Zip alum. We're not going to hold that against you here. You said you've been here in Toledo for quite some time, so you got your Rockets midnight blue and gold on, so now you're representing. So you're kind of in a win-win. I like to call this. I went to Ohio University, so when UT plays Ohio or BG plays Ohio, it's like a win-win, kind of no matter what.
It really is. So how do you dress?
I mean, well, you know, we're in the media, so we got to be unbiased when need be, but I do have my complimentary here. I had to match you, Tisha.
I love it. We're looking good.
That's right. And then we hopefully all the parade floats and all the members of this great parade, as we see lining the streets. You got some great action behind us.
We do.
One side of the street in shade, one side of the street in full-blown sun. We are just located here on Bancroft Street within an eye shot of the picturesque tower here on the University of Toledo campus. So what are you looking forward to as you see the streets lined with all these people ready to watch the parade over the next hour or so?
I will tell you that, you know, the homecoming parade is one of my favorite traditions because this is the moment where we are able to bring. There's a lot of families here.
Oh, yes.
Our students are bringing in their families, and yay, I love it. And so this is the opportunity for us to highlight all of our programs, our students, our organizations. We're able to honor our alum and just really show off our beautiful campus.
Yes.
And what I think makes this parade so much more meaningful is that it is happening right here in our community in Old Orchard, which is one of the most beautiful neighborhoods here in the central area here, and it definitely is the true representation of our campus and our university and our city as a whole.
Yeah, and as you saw, dogs are welcome.
Yes.
Yeah, we're Old Orchard just behind us here. So to give you a sense of the parade, once it starts, you'll start hearing the music and hearing the band and hearing all kinds of that, those sights and sounds of a traditional UT homecoming parade. But the course, if you will, the parade path and route, it's about 5 blocks, 5 blocks, 5 blocks, 5 blocks. It's basically a rectangle here through Old Orchard. So the participants will go about 20 blocks throughout, and they're lining the streets, not only here on Bancroft, but throughout the smaller tree-shaded neighborhood of Old Orchard.
And they have been getting here early.
Yes,
I mean, they have been here. I've seen them line up at about 7:30 this morning. So the community is really excited to be here. And like you said, I see a lot of dogs. There's lots of dogs hanging out. Look, oh my goodness.
What's also great about this, Tisha, is the variety of participants throughout the parade. You know, see, sometimes you might think the parade's going to have sorority and fraternity floats or classes of freshmen, sophomore, junior, seniors putting the floats together. But in addition to all of that, yes, that will happen. You will see that. But you got University of Toledo athletics represented. You got a bunch of different student-driven organizations will be represented as well.
Yes, lots of organizations. And then alumni are here too. And we have our distinguished students and alum that will be here representing as well. So even representation from the city of Toledo. So lots of entertainment and a lot of action as we prepare for action later.
Yeah, in addition to showing you the sights and sounds of the parade from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock here on BCSN. We'll also have special guests representing the University of Toledo coming up in a few minutes. Vice President and Director of Athletics Brian Blair will join us. We'll also have Blue Key National Honor Society Representative Ashton Wiedenhofer coming, Alex Zernekel, Director of Student Engagement, and Carly Perry, Director of Advancement and Communications, will join us throughout our hour-long broadcast here on BCSN. It looks like we're getting close. The American flags will lead us out here as we continue the countdown for the parade here on BCSN. So tell our viewers, Tisha, your current position with the University of Toledo and how you're connected to the Rockets.
Yeah, so I have been an instructor since 2016. I worked in broadcasting for over 20 years, and I started off as a part-time adjunct instructor. And then in 2020, I was hired in full-time and now an associate lecturer. So I've worked in the industry, and now I teach in the communication and media department, and I oversee our college radio station, WXUT. So it has been a ride, and I'm enjoying seeing our students. And what's fascinating, to be here for so long. I mean, 10 years, going on 10 years, that's a long time. And I've had the opportunity to see our students grow and go off to do some amazing things. And then now some of them, I am seeing them come back and be honored today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this weekend. So it has definitely been a nice ride for me.
Yeah, I think a lot of people might think of homecoming. Yes, you have it at the high school and college level. Maybe it's a little more personal, maybe the word to use at the high school level, if you live and work in the community in which you're still a part of and where you went to high school. But I know plenty of college alums will go back to a weekend like this and participate and see the parade and stay for the game, tailgate for the game. But this is a day, homecoming in the literal definition of the word.
It really is. It really is. And just to be able to see the alum come together, the family come together, you'll see our faculty come together with our students. It is such a beautiful sight to see, and just the excitement. I just love being in this space at this moment and this time.
All right, so we will continue to await the official start of the parade. I want to hear that band. That's what I always look forward to. All right, so we are just getting started here on BCSN. We will take a quick commercial break. The Rockets are coming right after this.
BCSN's coverage of the University of Toledo's Homecoming Parade is brought to you by Seagate Food Bank, where all of your donation goes directly to our local community. Let's end hunger and nourish Northwest Ohio together. And by Jake's Saloon, where the games are always on.
Jake's Saloon and Sports Pub, located just off campus on Dorr Street, is the place to be for food, fun, and hanging with friends. Throw some darts, shoot some pool, play some cornhole, or hang out on the patio. Jake's is now better than ever. So come in before, during, or after the game, where it's always a great time at Jake's.
The box is a big part of what we do at Seagate Food Bank. It starts in our facility and makes its way all over town, filled with nutritious food for someone in need. Maybe it's your neighbor, your coworker, or your mother. It doesn't matter.
Seagate Food Bank is always there when I need them. Thank you.
We provide hungry folks in our area with 15 million pounds of food per year. Call 419-244-6996 to sign up for your senior box today.
We're here for you, right around the corner, ready to serve, connecting our homes, our schools, and our local businesses. So we'll do whatever it takes every day to make sure you stay connected when it counts. Buckeye Broadband.
What if you could save by bundling two of your favorite things?
Like milkshakes and roller coasters?
Or internet and mobile phone with the all-new Max Mobile from Buckeye Broadband with unlimited talk and text on our lightning-fast network.
Plans start at $24.99 per line when you switch to Max Mobile.
Do you know your customers?
TDO does. We see them every day, on their way to work, on their way to school, and on their way home. Billboard advertising delivers the right message in the right place at the right time. With proven results and proven ROI, TDO can help you get to know your customers with real, powerful advertising. Call us today to find out more.
It's the drive into Foster.
All right, now it's cranking up here at the University of Toledo's Homecoming Parade on Bancroft Street. A live look here just outside Old Orchard and the University of Toledo campus. Welcome back to the broadcast here on BCSN. Justin Feldkamp, Tisha Mays, and now joined by Vice President and Director of Athletics, Brian Blair. Thanks for joining us. Just the sights and sounds, it brings it to life, doesn't it, Brian?
Yeah, no, game days are always special.
Yep.
But I think homecoming, there's nothing like it. You get to get so many people back. And I say I've got the best job in the world because I get to throw a giant party every weekend. This is the biggest party of the year.
This is fantastic. You got a 3:30 kickoff, not too far from here inside the Glass Bowl, taking on the Akron Zips. What does homecoming mean to the athletic department?
Yeah, I think it's just our opportunity. Certainly, we serve a broader university, but I think it's our opportunity to reignite that passion for so many of our alumni. And whether you're a young child, you're experiencing the university for the first time, or you're alumni from many decades ago that haven't been back to campus in a while, stoke that fire, stoke that creativity about all that this place meant to you, but also get a win, right? And that's important too. And we can do both here at University of Toledo.
Tisha?
And this is a big day for you. Walk us a little bit through your day. I mean, this is, I'm interested in how does this go for you today, kicking off? But first of all, what time did you get up?
Yeah. So
okay.
I'm usually up 4:30. I'm an early bird.
Okay.
But I got here around 6 o'clock this morning. I unpacked. I packed a bag. I got my golf cart. I got everything situated there. I got to work out in the gym. It's my quiet time, my day to get my day together and think through the itinerary. I did a little bit of broadcast earlier, went around the tailgate lot to socialize with all the alumni coming back, dropped my kid off because he's in the parade today, and then I'm here with you. So then I've got another itinerary right after that, but you can't get tired on a day like today because it's so amazing.
So how do you prepare for that the night before? So what did you do last night to get ready for today?
Yeah, well, carb load, right? I think you want to load up on some energy, but really, I got a great staff. Right. And we met yesterday and just go through the itinerary for the day, who's around, what conversations we need to have, what the game day environment is going to look like, and really build it out. And so the great thing about my job is I get to trust my people. I've got great people on my team. I let them do what they need to do, and I just get to run my mouth a lot.
With the football game and everything that leads up to us, tell us, since you've been here, what you guys have tried to do, because you always want to improve the game day in-person experience.
Absolutely. I think today, with no offense, but TV, right? Yeah. It's really easy to sit at home and watch it on TV, get a drink out of my own fridge, use my own restroom. And so we've got to go above and beyond. The sports itself are not enough. And so, one, we start with our students. I would argue that's our most important base. We move their student tailgate from far away from the actual stadium to right south of the stadium, right? So there's no excuse. You come from that student tailgate, you walk literally right into the south end zone. We've seen our student attendance skyrocket for our football program, so we're really excited about that. But really, it's just listening to people. Marketing's not that hard. You just got to ask people what they want and actually listen to them and not try to outsmart them. And so we've done that in spades with our students, with our alumni, with our suite holders. Say, hey, what do you want to see? How can we find a path forward to bring it together?
The front porch is what the University of Toledo Athletics is kind of all about, to represent the community at large. How have you guys made strides in that department?
Yeah, I think a lot of it is, I tell my staff all the time, I love the front porch analogy. I always call ourselves, we're a megaphone. Right? There are so many amazing things happening on our campus, and whether it be our student radio program or it be our hospital and the kidney transplants they're doing, there's so many amazing things. We provide a giant megaphone to celebrate all this great about the University of Toledo. That's what today's about, right? It's certainly not about a football game, but you organize it around a football game because you get that platform to celebrate all that it means to be a Rocket.
And I can tell you, you are doing such an amazing job, you know, working with our student athletes, but also in the community. But let's talk a little bit about our athletes. Yeah. I mean, they have maintained a GPA of at least a 3.3 or higher. Yeah. And then also they are doing the work in the community. So lots of community service and with many organizations. How does that make you feel?
It makes me really proud, because the thing about the University of Toledo, and I think this is true for athletes or not athletes, you don't have to choose at the University of Toledo.
Sure.
You can have it all. you can win a championship, you can get great grades in a meaningful degree, and you can be prepared for life and run across that graduation stage because you're so excited. And I think that's what makes us special. I think there's a lot of places that have good GPAs, but they don't win football games or basketball games, right? There's a lot of places that win, but they don't graduate their young people. We do it all at the University of Toledo, and I think we do it really, really well. And so maintaining that culture, we call it the gold standard.
Yes.
That blue-collar gold standard mentality is what we always want to maintain.
You guys started rowing, women's rowing just kicked off. You had the christening with the champagne poured over the boat down on the banks of the Maumee River here near downtown Toledo. How important was that for the advancement of the athletic department?
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Like, sometimes you have a vision or an idea, and you see it come to life, and it blows your mind how well it went.
Yeah.
Rowing's that example.
Wow.
Right? I mean, rowing, it's a couple things, right? The Metro Parks is putting over $250 million down on our waterfront. How can the university take part in that activity and have a place downtown, right? I think we want to grow our enrollment. We're going to add 60 young ladies that are the highest academics, stereotypically, in any of our sports, and transfer at a lower rate than any other sport. But also, we've got a rowing foundation downtown. It's already got a facility, and unlike a lot of cities, we've got the Maumee River running through the heart of downtown with probably one of the most picturesque backgrounds in all of collegiate rowing. So you combine all that together, it just creates a can't-miss proposition.
This is TV, so you always want to tease ahead. So yes, it's football season right now in fall sports, but in the winter, basketball will be here. I know you guys got some renovations, some advancements for men's and women's basketball inside Savage Arena, the Courtside Club.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, I think anytime there's construction going on, it's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
We need more construction going on this campus, if I'm being honest. And so the Courtside Club is the idea that we had for our courtside seat holders. That is our most prominent seat. Oh, in a decade, we've only had 2 season ticket holders roll over. People get those tickets, they don't leave. So we had a 20-person wait list. So now we've got an area that'll be all-inclusive, food, wine, beers, and all beverages for all our courtside seat holders to take place. They'll park, they'll never touch a step, put your feet on the hardwood, watch a basketball game, have an area to retreat to, but also see our team before they run out of the tunnel, be able to high-five the players. The coaches are going to do a pregame talk in this space. It will be the most intimate atmosphere in all of Toledo athletics.
Wow, that is tremendous. All right, so what's the rest of the day look like for you? You went up at 4:30, you got a workout in, you're talking with us on BCSN. What's coming up on the horizon for you?
Yeah, so we've got a basketball open practice today. So Todd Kowalczyk and his crew, the brand new team. If you want a preview of what that looks like, they'll be in Savage Arena putting that on. We've got a lot of recruits on campus. No surprise, this is one of our best days for recruiting for our students and non-student athletes. We'll do the Rocket Walk at 1 o'clock, 2.5 hours before kick, when Jason Candle and our Rockets arrive, and we want to celebrate that with all the pomp and circumstance and welcome those guys in ahead of the day. And then I'm going to have some fun in the parking lot. Homecoming's all about the tailgate, the food. Our Blue Crew has this secret chicken recipe that I make sure I stop by every single homecoming. This has become one of my traditions.
There you go.
And then we're going to have a game, and we're going to have a whole lot of fun playing against the University of Akron.
Gotcha. That's going to be terrific. Brian Barrera, thank you for joining us here on BCSN during the University of Toledo's Homecoming Parade. Let's take a look at some of the sights and sounds as we continue here all the way until 11 o'clock on BCSN with kickoff between the Zips and the Rockets at 3:30. We are coming right back.
Coming up live from the Buffalo Wild Wings studios, it's Sports Nightly, Bowling Green. It's MAC opener taking on Parker Navarro and Ohio. We will have highlights. Plus, Toledo, it's homecoming. The Rockets looking to rebound after a disappointing loss against Western Michigan. The Rockets take on Akron on Saturday. We'll have all those highlights and much more coming up tonight at 10:30 on BCSN.
Jake's Saloon and Sports Pub, located just off campus on Dorr Street, is the place to be for food, fun, and hanging with friends. Throw some darts, shoot some pool, play some cornhole, or hang out on the patio. Jake's is now better than ever. So come in before, during, or after the game, where it's always a great time at Jake's.
We're here for you, right around the corner, ready to serve, connecting our homes, our schools, and our local businesses. So we'll do whatever it takes every day to make sure you stay connected when it counts. Buckeye Broadband.
The box is a big part of what we do at Seagate Food Bank. It starts in our facility and makes its way all over town filled with nutritious food for someone in need. Maybe it's your neighbor, your coworker, or your mother. It doesn't matter.
Seagate Food Bank is always there when I need them. Thank you.
We provide hungry folks in our area with 15 million pounds of food per year. Call 419-244-6996 to sign up for your senior box today.
It's September in the 419. Get out and explore the best events our region has to offer. On September 27th and 28th, see the creations of over 50 local artists and authors at the Muddy Maumee Book and Art Festival. Jam out to Celtic Thunder, an Irish singing group known for their theatrical concert. Then enjoy a 4x4 convoy, 4x4 park and shine, mud pit, sled poles, and kids area at the Bowling Green 4x4 Fest. Learn more at explore419.com or on Explore 419's social media pages.
Welcome back, everyone, to the University of Toledo's Homecoming Parade here on campus on Bancroft Street. You're just looking live here on a beautiful Saturday morning in September. Justin Feldkamp joined alongside by Tisha Mays here. We just spoke with Brian Blair. All the energy that the athletic department has here as they look to go to 3-2 here during the college football season. So many hooting and hollering.
Yes.
Smiles on people's
Beautiful.
faces. You see the floats. Let's continue to take a look at the parade, zero in on them. Tisha, just a continuous great day here, great morning.
I am really interested to know how long it takes them to make those floats. I mean, they are so
dedicated.
Amazing. Lots of dedication here.
There we go. That's a good shot. We talked about the sororities and the fraternities earlier this morning. Looks like we got a creative UT and maybe some way to knock off the zips today on the gridiron.
Lots of action happening right now as we go forth now. And you know what is really magical about this space, and we were talking to Brian Blair, that he mentioned something really interesting, is that when you are here at UToledo, you can do it all. And as we were sitting here broadcasting, I am watching our students not only participate in athletics, but they're in the bands, they're in the fraternities and the sororities. So you are not just held to being part of one thing here. So it's just really been awesome to see our students just go by and represent more than one organization and more than one just interests here on campus.
Yeah, the colleges are always trying to learn, adapt, and grow, and University of Toledo is no different, introducing the new School of Interdisciplinary Data Science on the College of Natural Sciences and Mathematics. So you're trying to evolve in the sense of what's going on in society, where are the jobs being created, not only here in Northwest Ohio, but across our country, and you want to adapt your academics to those needs in which we're going to need employers and employees to serve those needs, and University of Toledo is reacting to that, in some cases being proactive. Tisha?
Yeah, they are, and you know we're innovative. We are moving forward in a lot of the spaces, and we are now recognized as an R1 institution. So what that means is we are top tier when it comes, and that is a very prestigious recognition. And so that means we are delivering some doctoral degrees, and we are there at the top with research. So that means you're bringing in millions of dollars in grant funding and pouring it in.
Earlier this year, the University of Toledo brought in a new president. Dr. James Holloway became the 19th president here at UToledo in July. His inauguration scheduled for a few weeks from now on October 16th. He is a nuclear engineer, and he came from the University of New Mexico. I'm curious, from someone who works at the university, how has he been received, and what's the reaction across the student body, and the faculty as well, as far as Holloway joining the university?
I am really excited, and I definitely plan on attending the inauguration. So we are inviting our faculty, our community, our students, and our staff to come out, just so you can see and you can hear his mission and his vision for our institution as we move forward. I mean, his priorities when we talk about enrollment and the retention and just really growing and just pouring into innovation and the research that we're doing here on campus. And I think the overall energy for Dr. Holloway is the excitement, and we're excited about where our university is going. So definitely looking forward to years to come with having him here.
Yeah, I know one of the charges that he is challenged with is increasing enrollment, something you always want to do at any university, no different here at the University of Toledo. In addition to, you mentioned the R1 research program and university distinction, the University of Toledo's hospital here, expanded transplant program, advancing wounded care, the 3D printed grafts derived from patients' own fat cells, a revolutionary procedure that brings new hope to patients with non-healing wounds. I mean, there's just kind of stuff that goes over my head, I will admit. But with all the different aspects, that's what a university is, especially here in Toledo, where there's so many different aspects. It's not just focused on athletics or just one university one college that they're known for. It goes well beyond that. It's a well-rounded perspective, and a variety of high school students can enroll here and can learn, grow, and develop.
That's right. And, and again, there's so many different research initiatives. We're talking about the many areas and programs of studies with all of our colleges and programs and certificate programs as well, too. So you could get your doctorate degree, but you could also get a certificate in so many areas of study. And so that's what I think makes our institution unique. And then, again, speaking of the issues that we are centered around here that are in our area, UT really focuses on, including like with water quality, right? And so the team of scientists, engineers, and doctors and public health experts, they have tackled over 150 water quality projects valued at $50 million since the water crisis that happened in 2014. So we're innovative, we're moving forward, and we are just lucky to have so much scholarship and professionals, practitioners here with us. Nice.
All right, we continue here on University of Toledo's Homecoming Parade, coming to you live from Old Orchard and the University of Toledo campus. Our broadcast here on BCSN will continue after this timeout.
BCSN's coverage of the University of Toledo's Homecoming Parade is brought to you by Seagate Food Bank, where all of your donation goes directly to our local community. Let's end hunger and nourish Northwest Ohio together. And by Jake's Saloon, where the games are always on.
So wait, the internet got smarter? You're thinking, mine feels sorta stuck. That's because the swiftest connection to that concert ticket server might not be a straight line. Enter Buckeye Intelligent Routing, powered by AI. It's like GPS for your internet, constantly calculating to help you bypass traffic. Smarter gets you there faster. This is the all-new high-speed internet from Buckeye Broadband.
Sean's Irish Taverns offer great food and fun in a family sports bar atmosphere. And if you're looking for great burgers, steaks, salads, soups, and pizza, we've got you covered. Watch the biggest games every day with awesome food and drink specials. Looking for a banquet room for special parties? Sean's can take care of you. We're locally owned and operated and are proud to be active members of the Northwest Ohio community. Stop into any of the Sean's Irish Taverns today. Just sit back and let us serve you.
Season after season, customers have found the Season after season, customers have found that when it comes to replacing their windows, there's only one company to call, Renewal by Andersen. Go with Renewal by Andersen and you get Renewal by Andersen Signature Service, the perfect blend of the best people in the industry, a superior process, and an exclusive product. Call today to schedule your free window diagnosis, because this incredible offer is only available for a limited time. Renewal by Andersen.
Our success started with a mission, empowering journeys, yesterday, today, tomorrow. This is where Al started his dream to become a nurse, where Angela gained the confidence that led her to becoming a doctor, and where Mark started his successful law enforcement career. Because for 60 years, in tens of thousands of stories, our success has always started with your success, here at Owens Community College.
All right, everyone, welcome back to BCSN and the University of Toledo's Homecoming Parade. Justin Feldkamp and Tisha Mays on the end. We're now joined by Ashton Wiedenhofer and Riley DeMio here with the Blue Key National Honor Society. Thank you for joining us this morning, ladies.
Thank you for having us.
Nice hats. What's that for? Just a little extra fest here on a Saturday morning?
Yeah, so our theme for this year's homecoming is Rocky's Rockin' Rodeo. So we're trying to fit the theme of the rodeo. Our whole Blue Key class made matching hats. So
okay. Rocky's Rockin' Rodeo. Try to say that 5 times fast.
Right.
All right. So what is this? Tisha's trying right now.
I'm trying.
All right, so how big of an event is this for you guys? Because you play a key, if not the crucial main factor role in making this a success each year.
Yeah, so the organization that we're a part of plans homecoming, and then we also do Songfest in the spring. So that's the two main things that we do in this year-long position. So it's all run by us, and then the university helps us out a little bit. The Office of Student Engagement, they support us a lot.
So in other words, you're working year-round, because Songfest is a lot of planning, and obviously homecoming is a lot of planning, and you are a double major.
Yes.
In social work and psychology.
Yes.
And then nursing.
Yes.
So how are you maintaining your studies and then planning two of the most biggest events here on campus?
My calendar is very intense, but the time management and organization is crucial.
Yeah. And so how long did it take to plan the parade today? So what were the moving parts that were included in that?
So
to get that
we actually started planning this parade in May. So it has been a long couple months, a long summer, but we have loved every minute of it. Our class is amazing, and we've all just become very, very close friends, and we've just had an absolute blast. So the time flies.
How many organizations are there? We have a long list here. You got University of Toledo Athletics represented. You got fraternities, sororities, politicians here. How do you guys kind of choreograph it all and absorb all of the different groups that want to be a part of this special day?
Yeah, so we definitely do outreach all summer. We try to get as many groups from all different corners of campus as we can. We also want to make this a community event. We're a community university. We want to involve all the people around us in our event. So we have 2 positions within Blue Key that do all of our outreach, and we have some organizations that come back to us every year, so those are an automatic reach out to. But every year we try to find some new organizations, and then also we have our on-campus organizations like Greek Life, Athletics, and all of that play a key role.
Riley, as you approach this morning, is it a sense of relief that you are able to pull it all off?
Yeah, it's definitely been a stressful couple of days trying to really pull everything together. But it's kind of bittersweet. I'm happy that we're here. I'm happy that we put it on, but I'm also kind of sad because this is the only time that we get to do something like this.
Yeah. All right. With the perfect weather, is that nice for you guys to
Yes,
make it all?
definitely a blessing. It was a big relief, yeah.
Gotcha. What are you looking forward to the rest of the day? This goes for an hour and a half or so. What's the rest of the day look like for the Blue Key Society?
Taking a great nap. No,
we'll clean up the lot, after the parade ends, and then we're going to head over to the tailgate and hang out with some of the organizations, our float winners, and then hopefully make it to the parade. And I know some of us have friends on our homecoming court. We actually have one of our Blue Key members on homecoming court, so we're going to go support him and enjoy the football game. And hopefully see the Rockets beat the Zips.
That is right. We'll see if the Rockets can get it done. They want to get their third win on the season. Ashton and Riley, thank you for joining us. Enjoy the rest of this festive day here on the University of Toledo campus. We are coming right back after this.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
Car accident? At Nuremberg Paris, we take immediate action to get you the help you need. The call.
Thank you for calling Nuremberg Paris.
The response. Gathering evidence right away. The fight. Make the insurance company do what's right. The result. Getting you the compensation you deserve. Because a serious injury deserves a fast response. Car accident? Call Nuremberg Paris. Fighting for the injured since 1928. 419-200-2300.
After graduation, I want to be a nurse practitioner and open my own private practice.
I want to be a floor layer.
I want to be a real estate agent.
I want to be a tattoo artist and a body art practitioner. But first, I have to get my diploma.
First, I have to get my diploma.
First, I have to get my diploma.
First, I have to get my diploma to build a better future.
We're here for you, right around the corner, ready to serve, connecting our homes, our schools, and our local businesses. So we'll do whatever it takes every day to make sure you stay connected when it counts. Buckeye Broadband.
We've got all the essential football apparel, collectibles, and gear for this season.
Join us on the gridiron.
Join us on the gridiron for QVC's football team shop.
Every
Thursday night on QVC.
All right already.
Do you know your customers? TDO does. We see them every day, on their way to work, on their way to school, and on their way home. Billboard advertising delivers the right message in the right place at the right time. With proven results and proven ROI, TDO can help you get to know your customers with real, powerful advertising. Call us today to find out more.
Welcome back, everyone, to BCSN's broadcast of the University of Toledo Homecoming Parade. The festivities, the sights and sounds continue here all morning long. We came on the air right around 10 o'clock. The parade began shortly thereafter. It's all leading up to tailgating and kickoff between the Akron Zips and the Toledo Rockets at 3:30. Coverage from that game can be seen on BCSN Sports Nightly each and every night at 10:30 on BCSN and the BCSN Plus app. So a reminder, we're just in the Old Orchard area, just off the campus here of the University of Toledo. As Tisha mentioned, families have been lining the streets since 7:30.
Yes.
I got here about an hour before showtime at 9 o'clock. And same thing, people were setting up their chairs, getting a prime spot. The kiddos getting all the candy that's being tossed from everybody here. But just another great day here with a lot of representation from a lot of different university members, groups, organizations.
And definitely one of UToledo's oldest traditions, and the first homecoming game in 1923.
Yeah.
So we're going
100
back.
years.
Yeah. And it's going on, and there's been so many changes, and we're moving forward. I think about our mascot, Rocky and Roxy,
yep.
And so they are blowing by, and when I think about our marching band, 1929, so there's a lot of history here. Lots of history with our marching band. It is actually the oldest student music ensemble at UToledo.
You mentioned the mascots there. The blue and gold Rocket Man costume, complete with that jet plaque, was unveiled in 1998.
Yes.
Updated to its current look in 2008. What I like about them is they're always ready. Oh, you see Spike from the walleye there. Muddy.
There's Spike and Muddy. Oh, look, did you see Muddy? Just look at.
Muddy, the Mud Hens just finished up a pretty successful season downtown Toledo at Fifth Third Field, and then very, very soon, hockey season coming to the Huntington Center, and BCSN, proud television partner of both the Mud Hens and the Rockets. You see a vehicle there. I know one of the cool aspects of the engineering department here at University of Toledo created one of those, essentially a go-kart, if you will, that leads the Rockets out onto the field at the Glass Bowl each and every home game. So be on the lookout for that if you are coming to the game at 3:30. But this is just a day where we see a lot of different members of the University of Toledo community, but also on down the list here of Metro Parks Toledo.
Look at Muddy. Yeah, just inspect, just
dancing.
Just dancing, having a good time. Right.
No need. He's jacked up and ready to go.
Aw.
Little kiddo, little high five, fist bump.
I'm loving it. And lots of candy, I see.
Yeah, all kinds of representation. TPS Early Childhood Education is represented today. The Buffalo Soldiers, Old Orchard Elementary, Cadillac Club of Toledo, members of Toledo City Council, the Boys and Girls Club of Toledo, Lucas County Special Olympics, the Midnight Blue and Gold Podcast, American Red Cross, Lucas County Commissioners, Friends of Blair Johnson, Lucas County Auditor Katie Moline, Josh Williams of Ohio, UT Honors College, Academic Affairs, University Libraries, ROTC, and the list goes on and on.
They let us out, and they have kept going. I mean, you realize under these different areas, when we talk about athletics, the student organizations and the auxiliary organizations outside of the university, there are organizations up under those. So when we talk about athletics, we have seen we've seen tennis, we've seen soccer, we've seen it all. And so in our radio station, so I have some amazing students here representing from 88.3 WXUT and our PRSSA. So, you know, they're just bringing so much joy to my heart right now, because as we're sitting here, I'm watching our students just really take all of this in. And guess what? They're showing our campus off to their parents and their families.
100%. All right, you take a look at all the participants here. I love all the colors.
Yes.
Just glowing in the sunlight here on BCSN's broadcast of the University of Toledo Homecoming Parade. We still have two more guests coming our way after this commercial break. Stay tuned here on BCSN.
What if you could save by bundling two of your favorite things?
Like milkshakes and roller coasters?
Or internet and mobile phone with the all-new Max Mobile from Buckeye Broadband with unlimited talk and text on our lightning-fast network.
Plans start at $24.99 per line when you switch to Max Mobile.
I don't need money.
What's better than free TV?
Anyone gonna say it?
Free TV with thousands of movies, live channels, short-form videos, and even a kids zone.
Everyone's been asking me about it lately.
Is that so?
Zonify is all your entertainment, all in one place, always free.
I'll kill you if this is a joke.
Just a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I think something is happening.
Zonify. Free TV doesn't have to feel free.
We're here for you, right around the corner, ready to serve, connecting our homes, our schools, and our local businesses. So we'll do whatever it takes every day to make sure you stay connected when it counts. Buckeye Broadband.
I'm Sam Sabura, and I'm the creative director of DG2. At DG2, we believe the foundation of every great look is a great pair of jeans in soft silhouettes that make you feel confident and beautiful every day of the week. We're all about celebrating our customer through great fabrics, beautiful fit, and incredible style. The most exciting thing about our brand is that we design a new collection every month for HSN, so there's always something fresh and exciting whenever you tune in.
Sean's Irish Taverns offer great food and fun in a family sports bar atmosphere. And if you're looking for great burgers, steaks, salads, soups, and pizza, we've got you covered. Watch the biggest games every day with awesome food and drink specials. Looking for a banquet room for special parties? Sean's can take care of you. We're locally owned and operated and are proud to be active members of the Northwest Ohio community. Stop into any of the Sean's Irish Taverns today. Just sit back and let us serve you.
Welcome back to the University of Toledo Homecoming Parade on a picturesque day here in late September in Northwest Ohio. Justin Feldkamp alongside Tisha Mays, a.k.a. Tish from her WXUT
Yes.
radio group. They were shouting you out.
They were shouting me out, and they had the music pumping, and we just have a really good group of students. And I just learned that we have over 106 students right now.
Wow.
So students and alum representing who are actively working with our station. They have shows, they work in sports and promotions and news, and I couldn't be more proud
That
of our
is awesome.
students. Yes.
Keep growing, keep developing.
That's right.
Those students, Tisha. Joining us now is Director of Student Engagement. Speaking of students, Alex Zernekel. Glad to be a part of the broadcast here. Alex, what's today like for you?
Yeah, so my day started at 6 a.m. on campus. So it's an exciting day. It's exciting to see the city of Toledo come together, our student organizations, and all the hard work that our students have done since May to really make this parade happen.
With all that goes on with student engagement, you're trying to increase enrollment, you're trying to create opportunities for growth for students. So with your role, how are you guys going about doing that?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things that we can sell the university on is the experience that you have once you're here and out of the classroom. So that comes with our different student organizations that we have. We have over 350 orgs that currently exist here at the University of Toledo. But then also all of the fun events. So homecoming, we do Songfest in the spring. There's always something happening on this campus for students.
And that's what it's about. It's about getting that degree, but it's about that educational journey, that experiential learning. But it's more than that. It is an experience, and so you are really important to this to make sure that the students they are enjoying their learning, their time here, because I'm gonna tell you what, I think it goes by so fast. You're here for a short time as a student, and so it's really important to get these students engaged and involved as much as possible.
Absolutely. That's one of the biggest things that we hear from some of our alumni is, when I was a student here, I was a commuter student. I came to class and then immediately went home. And that's some of their biggest regrets, that they didn't get involved. So, our team puts in a lot of work. We've been going since August, straight through with welcome weeks, welcoming all of our new freshmen, things like that. But it's an exciting time.
How does this day represent the university and what you do in your department, as far as this is kind of a day where you really do have to capitalize?
Yeah, so homecoming being the oldest tradition at the University of Toledo, it's something that we're really privileged to be a part of that. So a lot of our work is advising these different student leaders and organizations and the events that they're planning. So one of those groups being the Blue Key Student Organization, the top 13 student leaders here on campus. They are the ones that are responsible for all the logistics and executions of this parade. So getting the chance to help them, and then also seeing all that hard work come to fruition and seeing the community out here being excited.
Talking about student engagement as it pertains to athletics, Alex, you always want a winning product. That helps attendance all the time.
Absolutely.
But we talk about the regrets that people have if they just come and go, class, bye-bye, class, bye-bye. To be a part of the community, to be a part of the university, how have you seen the university grow and develop with engaging and listening to students of what they want to do when they are here as it connects to the athletic event?
Yeah, so Brian Blair and his team are a phenomenal partner for our team to work with. We're regularly collaborating with them on pep rallies, things like that. We're helping drive students to that game. So with our new student tailgate experience that we rolled out last year, we're giving away giveaways, food items, really with the purpose to get them into the stadium to help cheer on our Rockets.
That's right. That's right. And you know, when we talk about student engagement too, that is cultivating a sense of belonging. And also, I think it does improve academic excellence, and then just that personal growth, just being in that space. And I think about, you mentioned earlier, to your point about being a commuter student, and I think about as an educator, I'm trying to find ways and pushing them to those 350 organizations where they don't have a reason to go home. Stay here. There's so much to do here.
Yeah.
So, I mean, again, this seems as though it is a collaborative effort to put this big thing on today.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is a university effort. This takes everybody from our university police department, our alumni association, grounds, the community. This is not a single one person pulling this off. So
it is definitely a team effort. And then to see all the different we got 3 or 4 sheets here of all the participants in it. How great and gratifying is that to see that a lot of people, a lot of students, a lot of organizations, a lot of people connected to the community, partnering with the university, want to be a part of today, and specifically the parade.
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously we always have our returners every year.
That's right.
To be able to tap into them and say, hey, here's when homecoming is. Let's, we'll see you out there again. But we're really striving to kind of advance the parade and like, who else in the community can we be adding? What other student organizations can we be adding? Things like that. This is for the city, so we want to make sure, we are the city's university.
That's
so
right.
How do we represent our city of Toledo?
You just want to be a part of the fun. Hey, you want to have some fun? Come join the parade.
Absolutely. Get some candy.
I'm just dancing. I'm back here just jamming. I'm with you, but I'm jamming.
I love it. Alex Zerneco, Director of Student Engagement here at the University of Toledo. Thank you for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I know a well-deserved nap is coming your way eventually at some point.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for all you do.
All right, we continue here on BCSN, the sights and sound, the music, the pageantry of BCSN. We continue here with the Rockets of Midnight Blue and Gold. We're coming right back after this.
Good job.
When Nuremberg Paris investigates a truck crash, we often find that the trucking company violated laws or regulations.
They cut corners on driver background checks, truck maintenance, even safety rules.
Violations like these cause crashes. But how would you know if they caused yours? Call us at Nuremberg Paris.
Our truck crash lawyers can find out what really happened.
And fight for what you really deserve.
Truck accident? Call Nuremberg Paris. Fighting for the injured since 1928. 419-200-2300.
After graduation, I want to be a nurse practitioner and open my own private practice.
I want to be a floor layer.
I want to be a real estate agent.
I want to be a tattoo artist and a body art practitioner. But first, I have to get my diploma.
First, I have to get my diploma.
First, I have to get my diploma.
First, I have to get my diploma to build a better future.
We're here for you, right around the corner, ready to serve, connecting our homes, our schools, and our local businesses. So we'll do whatever it takes every day to make sure you stay connected when it counts. Buckeye Broadband.
Come on.
We've got all the essential football apparel, collectibles, and gear for this season.
Join us on the gridiron.
Join us on the gridiron for QVC's football team shop.
Every
Thursday night on QVC.
All right already.
Do you know your customers? TDO does. We see them every day, on their way to work, on their way to school, and on their way home. Billboard advertising delivers the right message in the right place at the right time, with proven results and proven ROI. TDO can help you get to know your customers with real, powerful advertising. Call us today to find out more.
BCSN's coverage of the University of Toledo's Homecoming Parade is brought to you by Seagate Food Bank, where all of your donation goes directly to our local community. Let's end hunger and nourish Northwest Ohio together. And by Jake's Saloon, where the games are always on.
Welcome back as we near the end of our broadcast here on BCSN of the University of Toledo's Homecoming Parade. We are glad you've been joining us throughout the morning from 10 o'clock and out till 11 o'clock at the top of the hour. 4.5 hours later, kickoff from the Glass Bowl between the Akron Zips and the Toledo Rockets. Justin Feldkamp alongside Tisha Mays, and now Director of Advancement and Communications, Carly Perry, joins us now. Carly, how fun of a day is this for you?
Well, I just got here a couple minutes ago because I have a 1-year-old, so the morning was a little more chaotic than I thought it was going to be, but the parade has been amazing as always, and honestly a little longer than I remember, but I used to walk in it when I was a student, so it definitely felt long then as well.
Once a Rocket, always a Rocket. 173,000 living alumni are a part of this university, and a lot of them are coming back for this weekend. So for what you do and the university does, how big of a weekend this specific day, how big is it for UT?
Yeah, we plan and execute homecoming events from, I would say, June. We start thinking about homecoming about the month of June. So all of my colleagues are either in the parade or running around getting ready for other festivities on campus. One thing that I love about homecoming weekend is we host a pregame party up right next to the Glass Bowl.
Nice.
And it is open to not just alumni, but any fan, student, and anything of that nature, and it's just a great place to hang out. So,
and as a two-time alum yourself, and being part of this space, I mean, you're here. You are still here. Why is that? You graduated from here. I mean, and you're part of the UToledo community. What is special about being here on campus?
You're going to get me choked up before 11 a.m. But to your point, that little phrase, once a Rocket, always a Rocket. If I got a paper cut right now, blue and gold would come out. I am such a passionate graduate because this university changed my life. It gave me my career, it gave me my spouse, it gave me my son. So I really credit so much to this place.
Can you go back to, you said gave me my spouse. Let's talk, there's a love story here?
There is.
Come on, let's do tell.
So I don't know if you can see, I'm wearing my sorority letters. I was an Alpha Zeta Delta when I was an undergrad, and when we had our get together for our Big Little, I met my husband at that social at that night. So I hope my son is interested in being a Rocket and is interested in rushing SAE when he is 18. But yeah, a little Greek love story for you there too. And we now also planted roots. I can ride my bike to campus, so we're very close in proximity, and I just love this place so much.
I want to ask you, Carly, what's the message to prospective students? What's the message to alumni? What's the message to current students here, especially on a homecoming weekend, and what you guys are trying to do to make this UT an experience for everyone?
Yeah, I would say that the university experience is ever changing. The memories that a graduate had in the 80s is going to be different than I had in 2019, but we are always evolving to make it the best experience you could ever have.
All right. Carly, thank you so much for joining us. Enjoy the rest of the time here. For Tisha Mays, I'm Justin Feldkamp. Thank you for watching the University of Toledo Homecoming Parade here on BCSN. Enjoy the weekend, enjoy the football, enjoy the rest of the fall.
Go Rockets.
There you go.
It's September in the 419. Get out and explore the best events our region has to offer. On September 27th and 28th, see the creations of over 50 local artists and authors at the Muddy Mommy Book and Art Festival. Jam out to Celtic Thunder, an Irish singing group known for their theatrical concert. Then enjoy a 4x4 convoy, 4x4 Park and Shine, mud pit, sled poles, and kids area at the Bowling Green 4x4 Fest. Learn more at explore419.com or on Explore 419's social media pages.
Your tech is your success. Every swipe, every click, every ring, and every, well, you get it. Buckeye Broadband Business is here 24/7 with local account executives and tech support providing assistance from start to finish. With fiber optic internet plans starting at only $30 a month, we can help you keep the in your business. Call Buckeye Broadband Business today.
New tire.
We're here for you, right around the corner, ready to serve, connecting our homes, our schools, and our local businesses. So we'll do whatever it takes every day to make sure you stay connected when it counts. Buckeye Broadband.
I'm Sam Sabura, and I'm the creative director of DG2. At DG2, we believe the foundation of every great look is a great pair of jeans in soft silhouettes that make you feel confident and beautiful every day of the week. We're all about celebrating our customer through great fabrics, beautiful fit, and incredible style. The most exciting thing about our brand is that we design a new collection every month for HSN, so there's always something fresh and exciting whenever you tune in.
Sean's Irish Taverns offer great food and fun in a family sports bar atmosphere. And if you're looking for great burgers, steaks, salads, soups, and pizza, we've got you covered. Watch the biggest games every day with awesome food and drink specials. Looking for a banquet room for special parties? Sean's can take care of you. We're locally owned and operated and are proud to be active members of the Northwest Ohio community. Stop into any of the Sean's Irish Taverns today. Just sit back and let us serve you.